Vespa a go-go? Ride the untraveled roads.
It's pretty deep down here. That's the dead end. That's the dead end.
Ho Chi Minh City, or Saigon, gives everyone a different experience every time they set foot on this land. Either it's a culinary adventure or a deep dive into the people's culture. But there's one place you don't want to miss. Here's why you should visit Ho Chi Tunnel. 1. History value. Stretching 250 kilometers long, 3 levels deep, Ho Chi Tunnel was the operation base for the Viet Minh against the Americans. This now has been renovated to a tourist site, however still doesn't fail to retell the story of how this land got the name the Land of Steel. With the constant bombing and pursuit from the US Army, the Vietnamese seemed to have no chance against the war. However, being the important military base for the decisive battle in Saigon, Ho Chi was not allowed to fall.
How was it?
So coming here, you can learn a lot about this, I would say, an adaptive way of fighting between two sides.
Coming to Ho Chi has helped me to clearly see how the Viet Minh valiantly overcame the enemy's prowess with their tactics and strong will. You can see how well thought the tunnel systems are. From the ventilation system,
Người ta cắm kéo xuống dưới khoảng 15-20 độ để sâu ở dưới, rồi sau đó họ dùng đất họ nện chặt rất là chặt lại, và họ làm một cái lỗ như thế này là để thông hơi, để họ thở.
how they cook under the tunnel with no smoke.
So, how does it work?
So when you cook something, it doesn't have a lot of smoke. Therefore, it's a good thing for soldier because they wouldn't let the enemy know.
And then the smoke will come through the small ventilations.
Yeah, the ventilation system.
And tons of other tactics for the Viet Minh to survive under the US rain of bullets. 2. The experience. First of all, it is very touristy. Since it's one of the must-go destinations during a Saigon tour, you'd expect to see people everywhere. Nonetheless, it's still an immersive experience. Being in the forest, stepping on the tunnel trap doors, witnessing real traps in the war, and all the daily tools of the people really take you back in time. And of course, the pièce de résistance, going down the tunnel system.
So we're going down the tunnel, for real. Trơn lắm nha.
Hearing about it is one thing. Crawling down the tunnel by yourself is another thing. Only by squeezing down the dark and narrow tunnels on your own makes you realize how hard Vietnamese life was back in the days.
Very intimidating, but very refreshing.
How small was the?
Well, the thing about that is if you don't know what is ahead of you, you'll be scared, but trust me, it's worth the experience.
And all of this were done by just 2 simple tools. 3. What to do. Besides journeying into the depth of Ho Chi Forest, there are a few other activities to make your trip more memorable. The souvenir area offers a wide range of unique handmade Vietnamese products.
US Air Force?
Is that gunshots?
Yeah.
A shooting range with real guns and bullets to have fun with your friends and family, and enjoying some of the traditional snacks while walking around the site. But the one food that holds significant value to Ho Chi.
What is this?
Cassava.
That's cassava too?
Yeah.
The cassava served as one of the main foods for the Vietnamese. It never got detected by the American soldiers and kept the people here alive during the perpetual war. 4. The verdict. It's touristy, yes, but there's a reason why everybody comes to Ho Chi. Taking a tour around Ho Chi feels like reliving the life of the people in the war, seeing how the Vietnamese overcame the difficulties with such minimum resources was such an eye-opening experience. To have a Ho Chi Minh City like today, there used to be a Ho Chi that has stood strong for 20 years.
Our spot filled up quickly. Book now to secure your spot.